Today we are unboxing the brand new EUFY E25, a robo vacuum that promises to clean your home and your life. It's a robo vacuum with a mop with an interesting wide roller. I'm going to walk you through the unboxing, the initial setup, the app pairing, and connecting this robo vacuum to Alexa or Google Home. So let's jump right in. Alright, here it is. The front of the box just shows the station with the bot in it. The three main features you have to remember about this is that it has a hydrojet system which cleans the roller mop while it's mopping. The vacuum has a total suction power of 20,000 pascals, and then it has duo spiral brushes which prevents any long hairs from getting tangled up and stuck in your roller. On the other side of the box, it just shows how it is designed for deep cleaning. So it can map your home, you can control it with your smart devices or with your phone. The rear essentially reiterates on the hydrojet system, the dual spiral brushes, and the suction power. It's a pretty clean box. Let's open it up. Alright, here we go. Opening it up, you're greeted with a quick start guide and some paperwork. Alright. Next we have this case with the actual vacuum inside, and then the base station. Alright, first of all, let's get this polythene out. The main protective film. Here's our base station in all its glory. You have a lot of peel-offs, but let's first take a look at all the parts. So right in the front is our clean water tank, and right here on the back we have the dirty water tank. So we would fill this one up and this gets filled over time, and on the top right here we have the dust bag that fills up in about 2 or 3 months depending on how big your home is. It can fill up much sooner if you have a 10,000 square feet home, but yeah, it's pretty simple. Goes right back in here. Now the fun part. And you go in your right place. And the final one from down here. Now it's finally turned for the vacuum itself to show up. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Alright. We have the ramp for the base station. Let's peel it off. There we go. And this is the cleaning solution that you snap in between the clean water tank and the dirty water tank. And while the roller mop goes in, takes in some of the solution and wipes off all those hard stains from your floors. Our final thing before we take out the actual vacuum is the power card. And finally, the robot. It's pretty heavy. Let's take off these protective film first. While taking it out from the protective film, to be careful about the side brushes. They have these tiny holes that they're poking out of. And here we are. Here's the vacuum itself. Pretty clean design. Let's peel off all of these before we begin. The top protective film, and finally the bumper protectors. It's a pretty clean design if you look at it, beginning with the 2 cameras up front, the camera and structured light, then you have your LiDAR. The top is also pretty clean with this transparent look. EUFY embossed. You have the dustbin right here, the power and home buttons. The bumper has this glossy finish to it. And then you have your AIC system, which is essentially a RGB camera paired with structured light. It exactly knows where all the stuff is. That's pretty neat for navigation and not tripping on stuff. If you look on the bottom, we have these two main wheels with a caster wheel up front and two side brushes, and this seems retractable and it will go clean all your corners. You have your rollers, split roller design, and a pretty long roller mop. The only complaint I think we'll have is that it does not go all the way to the edge, but overall it's a very squarish design, so there should not be a lot of your corners left over from mopping. But yeah, again, two major wheels, one large caster up front and a tiny caster on the back. And your mop actually goes in by like 10 millimeters when it's on carpets, so you don't have to worry about your mop actually soiling your carpets. Looking at the back, we have few of the sensors and then the clean and dirty water tank that you can pull out. So if you push on top, that's where you pop off this part of the hydrojet cleaning system. This stores your clean and dirty water, and yeah, it scrapes off your roller mop while it's mopping. Now let's snap it in. And finally we have our dustbin inside the vacuum. It's much smaller than the old Samsung one that I had, but the concept is pretty similar. You have the dust filter and another mesh, and the vacuum itself will suck it into the base station, so you don't need to ever worry about this. It's an auto clean system, so all you need to worry about is taking off that dust bag from the base station. All right, let's put this guy back in. Finally, the transparent top cover just magnetically attaches. So if you turn it upside down, it will fall off. So be careful of that during the setup. Setting up the base station is pretty simple. All you need to ensure is you have at least 1.5 feet to the next wall on each side and about 5 feet in front. So don't put it in a corner. Plug in a power socket in the back and just put it at your desired space. Before we connect it, let's put together all the other parts. First of all is this ramp for the bot to get in and out of the dock. Next, we need to take off the clean water tank and put in our cleaning solution. We need to tear this off and just take it in and snap it in. There we go. So let's just fill up our water tank. You can fill it up till the max, close the lid, and then just slide it in. Finally, we take our robot and just slide it in, and hopefully it snapped in. Yep, there we go. Now all that's left to do is power it on. You can see it power on. Right. From this page, all you need to do is select app download, then it will take you to your relative app store. Now that the app is ready, let's go open. Then we'll most likely need to accept a few licenses and create an account if it's your first time out here. Once you're signed into the app, it will ask you to add a device, and here we go to Omni E25 under the robot vacuums. Just click Omni E25. We know that it is powered on. We'll do next. Then it asks us to press and hold the left and the right buttons to reset. Okay, let's do that. Press both of these for 3 seconds.
Wi-Fi has been reset. Follow the instructions in the app to connect to the network.
Next. And you have to enable all of these device permissions, location permissions. We can go allow while using the app, or you can do allow always. I'm just gonna do allow while using the app. Then you start connecting and it will go find your bot, which is right next to it, so it shouldn't take long. Yep, there it is. Go. Just select connect. the app will automatically connect, and you just need to select a 2.5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Now it's all connected. As you can see, it says the Roborock is charging. Now let's enter and see what's there. I agree. So there's an important upgrade available. We'll just say update now. You can also click auto upgrade, so next time there is an update, it will automatically update when it's idle. Now that the vacuum is updated, we enter this interface, and now because we have not run it for the first time, there is no map. But once we start it for the first time, it will go and create the map for the home. But before we do that, let's connect it with Alexa. So to do that, you need to go to the side and then select work with Matter, connect to a third-party ecosystem. You can do Google Home, Smart Things from Samsung, Alexa. If you go into more, you'll see Siri and others. But let's just select Alexa because that's what I have. Say start pairing. We'll do copy setup code, then we'll swipe back to Alexa. When you are on the Alexa app in setup, you can say try numeric code and enter code. Because I copied the code, I'll paste it right here. And then click next. Then say connect. This should automatically find our Roborock and then connect it with Alexa. Okay, Anchor Innovations Technology Vacuum Cleaner found and connected. Next. I'm going to rename it to Robo. You can set up any name you want. After doing that, once you come back to the app, you can see that in the Matter Service Management, you can see that it has been connected to Alexa. But if you want to connect it to Siri or Google Home, you can do it the same way. Now we need to go in and do our map. So click this gear icon on top. And if you scroll down, you see Manage Maps. Now, if you have multiple floors, you can do multi-floor. But because I am just one floor, I just have unchecked that. And all we need to do is click Start Mapping. It will give you a few tips. Make sure all your doors are open or it will forget some of your rooms. So let's just click Get Started. To essentially go around your home and create a full map for the first time. It turns on the light to see the home station. Let's go. And once it's done mapping your home, it will just lock in. I actually did a great job at mapping my home. As you can see, I have an open kitchen and living room, and it detected that it was hardwood, went to the bathroom, detected that it was the tile, and went to the room and detected that it was carpet. So now it knows where to mop and where to just vacuum. After our map setup, here we are trying the vacuum for the first time with the vacuum and mop mode. Now it's currently filling up the onboard tanks on the vacuum. As you can see, the green water tank is blinking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Helps us out a ton. I am Abhishek for Sugam Pixels, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.